What's going on, y'all? Outlaw here, and welcome back to the channel for another video on Wreckfest. Today we'll be doing episode 15 of Racing with Random Tunes. If you haven't seen one of these videos before, I shall give you the short rundown on how this is going to go. So, on my phone, I have a random number generator that I got on Google, and it's going to generate 4 random numbers between 1 through 5, and whatever the numbers say from left to right, that's what my tune will be from top to bottom. And if you're not familiar with how it works, all the way to the right here on stiff is considered 5. Oh, there goes the paint scheme changing again. It did that last week as well. Or not last week, last video of this. But anyway, all the way to the right here on stiff is 5. And all the way to the left here on soft is 1. And then it's 2, 3, 4. So for example, this tune is a 5, 3, 5, 1. And the car I've chosen for this video is the stock car, which is basically like sort of like a sprint car. Obviously, it looks nothing like a sprint car that you see in real life, but this is a Wreckfest version of a sprint car. And I have to say, I've used this before in normal lobbies, and it's not too bad actually. Haven't used it for a while though in any video or any races. Hence, that's the reason why I chose it for this video. But anyway, let's go ahead and get our first tune and see what we get. Alright, to start off, we got a 2553. So we're going to have semi-soft suspension, we're going to have long gears, lock differential, that's perfect, and we're going to have middle brakes. Alright, I say this is not a bad tune to start off. I don't know how these gears are going to be, because I haven't driven this thing for a while. The soft suspension may be a problem, I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem like it... actually, it might not be a problem, because the suspension doesn't get changed at all. Well, I didn't look at that initially, but oh well. Even if the suspension doesn't affect the cornering, all this will still affect it. So we'll see how we do with this thing anyway. I try to avoid using cars where the suspension doesn't affect the cornering, but I didn't check it beforehand, so you know what? I'll let this one slide. So let's see how we do. First up, we got Northland inner route, and apparently that paint scheme that was in the tuning menus actually stuck to the car. Okay, well I'm gonna have to fix that after this race, but anyway, we'll see how these long gears does for us, because I feel like that's going to be the biggest issue, might be the biggest thing with this tune, because the differential on the brakes won't be that much of an issue. It's just these long gears might be a bit of a menace, because I'm already feeling now, because they feel pretty long already, and this thing only has 4 gears, so. And of course, the suspension doesn't seem like it's really hurting me at all. So it looks like this is another one of those cars where the suspension doesn't affect the cornering. Oh, and we're gonna get taken out. Yeah, like I said, I didn't check on the suspension beforehand. Like, I just chose it out of the blue just because I wanted to use it. But like I said, I'll let this one slide. But next time, I'm actually gonna make sure I don't use cars like this where the suspension doesn't affect the cornering. But I mean, it doesn't mean we can't get a bad tune. You know, we could get a bad like an open differential or something, or front brakes, or like really short gears to really mess us up. So we could still get a horrible tune with this thing, even though the suspension doesn't make a difference. But anyway, after lap 1, we are now down in 7th place. So we'll see if we can try to crawl our way back up the pack. It's a little bit early in the afternoon right now, so there's not too many fast players on, but there's a couple people in here that I recognize from previous videos. And I'm sure you might recognize them as well if we end up seeing them. Alright, up to 4th now. Try first gear. Okay, never mind. We're going to get spun out by whatever that is. I think it's a road cutter. Yeah. And we got a rating behind me. I can hear it. Don't you spin me out again, you prick. He's trying to. I can see his wheels turning. Alright, here. I'm going to slowly push you into the wall. Okay, well that didn't help me at all. No, my wing! Well, there goes all my downforce. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna do got an ass pack. Screw it. Booyah! There you go. Woohoo! Hell yeah, that was a really good takeout. Damn, we really nailed his ass. Normally I'm not very good at taking out people, but that was probably one of the best takeouts I've ever done. Alright, back down to 7th again. Let's see, can I use second through this? I might need to use first. Yeah, I'll just go down to first. Alright, we're about to hit the halfway mark now. Yeah, we're only just now halfway in this race. Jeez. Race hasn't really felt that long. But anyway, we'll see if we can catch up to some of these guys. Next position up is a whopping 6 seconds ahead. And this thing's not really driving the greatest either. Might be because of damage. Oh, there we go. There's the position. Let's see, we're making up some time. We're now 3 seconds behind. So we're slowly making up ground. Yeah, I guess I'll start shifting down to second for that first corner. The way these gears are, and get ourselves set up for this corner. Yeah, so far these long gears haven't been the worst, but I wouldn't use these for a normal tune, but they're not terrible. And whoop, excuse me, Mr. Road Slayer. That's a Road Slayer GT, I think. We're gonna nip underneath him. There we go. Oh, not quite. Can we clear him? Nope, can't clear him. Get the switchback. There we go. Beautifully done. And we're going to claim 5th place with 1 lap to go. Can we get one more? Oh, where are you going? That was not for position. That was a lap car. Alright, what's this guy driving in front of me? I can't quite tell. I think it's a Stellar. Yeah, that's a Stellar. Let's see if we can get him. Get back here, boy. I want that 4th place. Right, closing in on him. Let's see, can we get him into the last corner here? Let's see if I can pull the same move I put on the Road Slayer. Oh, yep, it's gonna work. We're gonna get him. Hell yeah. Pulled the same move twice in 2 laps. Hell yeah. And with that, we're going to claim ourselves a 4th place in our first race. Damn, that was actually a pretty good run in the end there. I thought it was going to be another boring run, but no, we actually caught up and we actually did pretty good there. And we almost got the fastest lap. I think we got the second. Wait, no, we did get the fastest lap. Okay, that was a 59.1 I saw. I thought that was a 58, but no. Looks like we actually did get the fastest lap. Wow, okay. That was surprising. All right, back in the pitch for the first time. Went ahead and fixed up my paint scheme really quick, and gotta make this quick. I only got 15 seconds. We got a 5-1-1-2. So now we're gonna have SIP suspension, short gears, over differential, and we're gonna have semi rear brakes now. So, yep, this tune's probably gonna be the worst one yet, and it's only our 2nd one, but we'll see how we do. Next up, we got Sandstone Alt Route. I mean, no, I'm sorry, not Alt Route. It's the main layout. My bad. Alright, a little bit of a rough start, but not too bad. Alright, we'll see how these short gears feel. Like I said, this thing only has 4 gears, so we're already in the highest gear. And it's looking like it's not really going to do us very much on these straightaways here. Thankfully this track doesn't have too long of straightaways. Yep, we're only topping out 96 miles an hour. This is a little bit painful. But we make do with what we got here in Random Tunes. I mean, what? Wait, we are in fourth though. Despite that, oh, T-Bales is gonna get taken out. Imagine we still win, even though we have way too short gears. No, but this open differential's not helping either. I almost forgot about that already. And there we go, topping out in fourth already. Yeah, 11 racers probably hearing me topping out. It's like, what the hell is he doing? But I mean, he's probably seen me many times in these, so. Yeah, I highly doubt we're gonna win this, especially with this tune. But we'll try our best to at least keep it top 5 as we lose fourth there. There you go, just keep wrecking behind. That'll increase my chances of keeping this top 5. We're running third this time. So yeah, despite the fact that our suspension doesn't do anything, we can still get a pretty rough tune. Oh, damn it. I keep instinctively hitting my shift button and clutch button to shift up when I'm about to top out, but I keep forgetting that I have short gears and I'm already topped out. Alright, well, fourth my guess, but we got a little bit of a breather to whoever's in fifth. In fact, we're increasing the gap even further now. So if we lose third, that's fine, as long as we keep top 5. You know, screw up, might as well just let him. Alright, that's fine. A little bit of a fucking fuffle, but no harm, no foul. Yeah, this guy's probably thinking, why is he just topping out? Oh, this is the last lap. Oh, we might be able to just hold on to third. Nah, never mind. No, we're not. Well, we could have held on. We could have tried a little harder to hold on to third there if only I realized this is the last lap. But I keep forgetting that this is a 3-lap race on this track for whatever reason. But we at least got fourth, so we still got a top 5, and no surprise, nowhere close to the fastest lap. 101.2 by 11 racer in the Killer BS, which is actually the car I drove in last week's video. Oh, but. Yeah, that run was pretty rough, as expected. Alright, back in the pit area once again with a bit more time to spare this time, so we don't really have to rush through it this time. So let's go ahead and see what we get for our next tune. Alright, now we got a 4413. So we're now going to have semi-stiff suspension, semi-long gears. We're going to be sticking with our open diff, and we're back to middle brakes. So, yeah, once again, open differential, gonna be a problem, but the brakes are probably not so much because of this track, and the gears might be just fine for this track, so we shall see how we do. Next up, we got Rockfield Rough Spot. We'll see how this tune holds up on this one. Shouldn't be too bad. Hey, a fellow stock car driver. Yeah, we got 3 stock cars in this race, including myself. Alright, we'll go ahead and just take the left side for this opening lap. Then once we get a bit of free air, I'll start doing my crossover tactic that I usually do. Yeah, open diff not helping on this corner. But it's alright, it's not the worst. No, I lost my wing again. God damn it. Stupid AI. Oh, clutch slayer, what are you doing? You stupid prick. Freaking AI. I freaking hate them. But I mean, I guess they are programmed to do that, given the nature of this game. Yeah, this one is not really going too well. We're down at a whopping 11th place right now. And I guess I did forget to mention that this is a 24-player lobby, so. Alright, let's see if I can do my little crossover move this time. There we go. And there we go. The AI's just sitting there doing nothing. That guy's gotta ride the wall very high. Oh, and I'm gonna dump him. Oops. Oh, there's the other stock car driver. Don't back up into me, thank you. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. No, it's alright, we held it. Alright, so you're up to 6 now. Is this for position here? Nope, this is a lap down AI. Next position is 1.5 seconds up front, and that's another AI getting in my way. God damn it. And that's gonna drop us down, back down to 9th place, and possibly even more. Yeah, there we go. 10th. We're down to 10th now. Oh, here's the guy I dumped, and I'm gonna dump him again. But I mean, to be fair, that time he was already sort of loose, so. Alright, 2 laps left. Let's see what we can salvage here. Oh my god, this thing just will not freaking turn with this open diff. Hopefully next tune I don't have to deal with this again. Alright, last lap. Oh damn, we almost got lapped. Right, let's see if we can get past this razor. This is for position here. Oh, over the top. Oh, we're just about gonna make it work. AI, don't you screw us over. And we're just about gonna hold on to 6th. Okay. I actually thought that was for 7. Nope, that was for 6. Alright. We just held on to 6 there. And once again, not gonna get the fastest lap. We were closer though, but obviously, again, not gonna get the fastest lap, especially with this janked up tune. Alright, back in the pit area once again. Time to get our next tune. Now we got a 5-1-1-1. Geez, we just cannot get off these ones today. Back to our short gears, back to our open diff. At least we'll have rear brakes this time. But still, man, aside from the first race, I just cannot get off this open diff. We had a lock diff in the first race, but now every race since then we've been on an open diff. Oh boy. Well, we're just gonna have to suck it up and deal with it. So we'll see how we do here. Next up, we got Hill Street Circuit, one of my favorite tracks. But we got a jacked up tune, so that doesn't really help. And now we're gonna be back to topping out early again. But the only plus side is the stiff suspension and the rear brakes. Other than that, it's absolute horror with this tune. There we go, already topping out before we even get to the bottom of the hill here. Oh, it's somebody's going backwards. Come on, come on. Gator going. Gator going. All right. No grip, no grip. Just cannot turn worth shit. Alright, 1 lap down, and we're in 4th right now. Currently fighting for 3rd with 11 Racer. But I won't be surprised if he pulls away from me. Oh, 2nd's making a bit of an error. Do we nip underneath both of them? No, not quite. Oh, are we gonna make it? Oh, I hit the brakes, but not in time. Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna reset. Come on, hurry before I get hit again. Okay. Hey, at least I kept my wing that time. But damn, the side of my car is absolutely caved in. This car should not be driving right now with the whole rear end caved in like that. Well, we were in 4th, but now we're down to a whopping 15th after that. Ouch. Alright, well, we'll see what we can make out of this one after that horrific incident in the crossover. Yeah, this thing is not driving very well now. Suspension is moderately damaged, as well as my brakes. Oh, are we gonna make it this time? Oh, well, still got hit, but at least I made it through better than last lap. And we got a whopping 6-second gap to the next car in front. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch that. Well, I mean, I say that. I thought I wasn't going to in the first race, but we did. But I had a somewhat better tune in that one. Yeah, it looks like they're getting a little squirrely up there, and I think one of those guys is the stock car, and he just took somebody out. That's going to give me a free position. 2 free positions. Alright, so up to 7th now. Damn, I was getting positions without even realizing, because at one point I was in 15th, and now all of a sudden I'm in 7th. I guess I was passing people and I haven't even realized it. Alright, we're going to make it through the intersection cleanly this time. Now we got about 3 seconds to the car in front, which I believe is that buggy up there. This is actually the guy that was in 2nd before he took himself out. Alright, we still got a couple laps to try and get him, so let's see if we can do it. This might be the highest I get, unless more people take each other out up front. Oh, he's gonna mess up the corner, and we're gonna take the position. Now it's just a matter of if we can hold it. But as long as he keeps driving poorly like that, we should be able to. And make it. Okay. Nope, I didn't want to be in 2nd. I wanted to be in 3rd. Alright, well, it seems like the field is spread out enough to where I shouldn't get hit in the intersection anymore. I say that, but watch me still get hit on the last lap. Alright, last lap. Let's bring this beat up junker home. And yep, we're definitely going to be consolidating this 6th place. It's just a matter of bringing it home. Oh my god, freaking kid screaming outside. I'm sure y'all can hear that. Because my window is wide open right now. Oh, are we going to get hit? Am I going to eat my words? Nope, we're not. Alright. Alright, last couple turns, up the hill for the final time. Alright, nerfs it around the last corner. And we're gonna, well, we almost got 5th. If that guy was just a second later there, we would have got 5th right at the end. But we're gonna come home in 6th place. But that's not too bad still. But once again, but wait, did I get... Okay, no, I was about to say, there's no way I got the fastest lap in that. Nah, 11 Racer got the fastest lap again in the Killer Bee. I was about to say, I saw that lap time at the top, and I saw it was faster. Mine was faster. I'm like, there ain't no way I got the fastest lap. But yeah, that Killer Bee got it. Alright, back in the pits for the final time in this video. Let's see what we get for our final tune. For the love of God, get me off this freaking open diff. Thank God, we got a 5.333. So we're still going to have our stiff suspension, but everything else is going to jump up by 2. So, yep, we're now going to have standard gears, which is actually what I normally want to run for this car. Unlimited differential, which is still not great, but it's better than fully open, and middle brakes. So, okay, this is a bit more doable, I would say. Much more doable. So, we'll see how we do on this final race here. For the finale, we got Bloomfield Figure 8. Pretty crazy one to finish off on, so let's see how we get along. But we got a somewhat half-decent tune this time, so... Looks like we'll be using second for most of the way around, if not all the way around. And we're going to take the lead away from the AI. Alright, we got the lead early, but that don't mean shit on this track. Now it's just a matter of surviving the intersection. And it looks like we can use second all the way around with this tune, so good. Don't have to worry about shifting gears at all. Oh, we got a Venom challenging me here. All right, we're gonna smartly slow down. There we go. Just gave the War Digger a little love tap. Oh, that's actually an AI that's trying to pass me. Hell no, you ain't getting around me, sir. Oh, shoot the gap. Oh, I took a risk, but it sort of worked. That could have been worse. We're still going straight at least. Oh, there's 11 racer in hot bomb. Oh, go! Oof, just about made it. Nope, I'm gonna slow down this time. Alright, we should be able to make it go, 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 go. Oof, just. Having some pretty close calls in this one. Nope, I was not trying to spin that man out. I was just trying to get a better line to the turn. Alright, we'll make it nice and cleanly this time. Oh, there's the War Digger. As we're about to retake the lead. There we go. We already take it, but we might get hit. Oh, we did get hit. Ah, okay, but that wasn't that bad. We got it straight again fairly quick. Oh, this War Digger's gonna try to take me out. Alright, looks like we got a little bit of a chill point in the intersection now. It's not as busy now that we're getting into the lap traffic. Yeah, so we get a little bit of a breather with the intersection for now. Up against Sarge now. Excuse me, sir. Put you a lap down. And we got a 5-second gap to 11 racer behind. So as long as we can avoid the intersection, we should be able to win this pretty easily. But I don't know how quickly the intersection is going to start thickening up again. Still pretty clear so far. Now that we're hot into the lap traffic. In fact, there's like nobody now. That dead AI is just getting in an even worse spot every lap. Alright, the intersection might pick up somewhat again in the final lap here. So we gotta keep our heads up on this last lap here. But as long as we can get through it, we still got a 5-second gap to the next position back. Alright, nobody on this half. Just gotta do it one more time. Oop. Okay, this guy's gonna show me why. That's fine. And we're gonna make it through again. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and claim ourselves another win for the final race of the video. Let's see, we got 18.555. Is that for the fastest lap? No, it is not. Not even second fastest. See, 11 racer was just slightly quicker with his 18.5, but overall, the Killer Bee got the fastest lap because that thing is obviously faster than this thing. Even with a normal 2, I'm sure that car would have still gotten the fastest lap because it's just a faster car in general. But yeah, this is actually kind of an interesting one because I've now come to realize that despite the fact that I use a car with having the suspension not affecting the cornering at all, but we can still get some pretty rough tunes. So I might actually start using some other cars that are sort of like this as well. Obviously, I'm not gonna start doing it back to back to back now, but I won't be. But for now on, I guess I won't be as picky with my car choice for the next one. But anyway, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one, y'all. So thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I shall catch y'all on the next one. See y'all later.